Hi, boys and girls. We are here with session 17, which is identifying archetypes. And I will be honest, the first time I just kind of glanced through the table of contents, I was like, wow, they really expect a lot out of fifth graders. And then I realized that this is all work you can do because basically you're just identifying different types of people within your story. Okay. So I'd ask you to watch a video. It was called the Dragon video. It was underneath chapter 5. If you haven't watched that, I need you to stop right now and go watch that video and then come back and join us right here. All right, great. So you've seen it once. Okay, so in session 17, I just want to ask you a question. Have you ever started reading a book or a series and you just knew how the story was going to go? For example, when I started reading Harry Potter, I could tell you who the good people were. I could tell you who the bad people were. So the reason for this is that you already know about archetypes. That means you know that there are certain types of characters, certain types of plots, and certain types of settings that show up in many books and follow a very familiar pattern. So here comes my great big post-it note. So today I just want to teach you that fantasy readers use what they know about genres every time they read. Knowing about and expecting archetypes can help readers go beyond simply noting characters, plots, and settings and move into making astute, which is awesome or amazing, predictions, inferences, and interpretations. They can do this by using their knowledge as a type of shortcut to an analysis. So I'd like for you to take a second and go set up your paper to look like this. Again, this is session 17, identifying archetypes. There are 4 different types of people that we're going to look at in your fantasy book. So let me just go ahead and pop up this little chart. Looks like this. We have the hero. We have the villain. We have the wise person. And we have the companions or friends. I just labeled mine friends. Okay, so a definition for these would be for the hero, a character who's often lonely and would rather not have to be a hero. The hero has to complete his or her quest alone and usually wins. The villain is a bad character who's often surrounded by other characters he or she is mean to. Wants to be in charge of everything, usually loses. The wise person is a very smart character who usually helps the hero by teaching him or her. And the friends are exactly what it says. These are people who are friends with the hero or villain. They mostly stick to the hero or villain. However, some of them can be false friends. Okay? So let's go ahead and watch that video of the dragon again. And while you're watching it, I would like for you to think about who's the hero in the video, who's the villain, who's the wise person, and who's the friend. So go ahead and pause it and watch that dragon video again. Great. Thanks for doing that. So as I was watching this the first time through, I thought, oh, how cool. It's a commercial for an airline. And then I got to thinking, oh, no, there's more to this than just the commercial for the airline. At the very beginning, I'm noticing that this dad is a hero to his son. But then I'm noticing that we have a metaphorical dragon, and it also appears as a dragon, and that's the dad's job because he's taking him away from. But then we have the wise person who's the dad, or possibly even the other people that work with the dad that are helping him make decisions. And then for friend, I put the son because he was just so happy to see him, his companion at home. Okay. In thinking about the thief of always, I had Harvey as a hero because today you'll be listening to the end of the book. And then the villain, I had the number 1 villain as Mr. Hood, but I also had Rictus, Jive, Karna, and Mar also down as villains, even though they kind of worked for Mr. Hood. And then for the wise person, I had Miss Griffin because she was helpful. She was just really scared to be helpful. And then for the friends, I had Wendell and Lulu. So I would like for you to construct a chart that looks something like this for your characters in your fantasy book today. So remember, you're just going to spread out hero, villain, wise person, friends. Again, I wrote on Post-it notes just so you wouldn't have to take the time to watch me write. This is the video. This is the book. You can just do just your book. Okay? All right. See you soon.